7:45, I'll be going to get ready for them to bring me on, and then I'll do a hot, quick 5, and then I'll get off. So that's where we're going.
So how do you feel about being here?
I'm very excited. I'm trying to hold it in and everything.
Turn that camera off because I'm in between my weights and shit. You can turn that motherfucker off. I'm in between sizes right now, so can you angle it?
Correct. Yes. So have you ever performed on a platform of this
This
size?
will be the largest. That's why I'm just elated.
Give it up right now for the impeccable Angelia Walker.
My name is Steph Michelle. I am the director of Bald Mama DFW. I've always been behind the scenes, and I've done radio promotions, but it had nothing on what I'm doing today.
This week I was over it. The last week, it was because the first week that I did it was Sugar Daddy won, and I was the wild card.
Correct.
And the crowd, we were 1 point off of each other.
Man, that crowd vote was a big deal, man. It was a couple times a comedian had a higher score. You know what I'm saying? But the crowd vote put that other comedian over the top.
And I felt like I had a strong set. So I felt like, I thought I had it in the bag, but I had to come back.
Correct.
And so since I had to come back, I was like, man, I got to come back. When I came back, the dudes that I had to compete against, it was a wild card show. It was a top-notch show from start to finish. Each brother came with their game, different styles, different avenues of how they looked at things. I was very impressed, and that had my nerves bad because I didn't know whether I was going to get it.
She wants, man. From a comedian standpoint, she did the most work to get to where she is right now as the winner. She came in week 5, and that scenario that I just presented where she actually had a higher score, but because of the crowd vote, Sugar Daddy took it from her that day. So even though she was the better comedian, she didn't let that shit discourage her, man. She came back the next week for the wild card and took it.
So I did get that one. So then from that one, I had to go with all the guys from the previous weeks, the finals, and it was the 6. So I had to compete against all these top notches again. So we went from the top notch to the top notch.
The person that is going to our finale tonight is Angelia Walker.
And I had to go against them head to head. And I did get a little redemption because I got Sugar Daddy. I'm sorry, Sugar Daddy. So
We were trying to figure out, we had a venue, so we had a platform, and we were trying to figure out what we were going to do to make things pop off, what we were going to do to make it work.
It was when we had 3 weeks of packaging that was proof of concept that was out there that we had put out on social media to get people invested in the situation. Did a lot of promoing. Had to come up with ideas to get people in the building, little contests, how well you know black people, stuff like that. It just, you just gotta hustle, man. That's just all it was to it, and we finally started getting traction about week 4. Week 5, it blew up, though. Week 4, it was nice, and then week 5, that's when it got crazy.
one person was eliminated, and then the 4 had to come back and go head to head. From that 4, then that's when that person which was Dexter Givens, him and I went head to head.
Then she went against Dexter, who I kind of looked at Dexter like Golden State, man. Dexter came in that first week, crushed it. Didn't see him again to the semis, you know what I mean? And then he just came in and crushed it again and went to the final. So he was kind of like already certified. He came in, it was like an easier journey for him, you know what I mean? But Angelia was like the dog. She had to, you know what I mean? She had to come in go against the odds and come back, you know what I mean? It makes it happen. So it's more like the Rocky story, man. Like she had to come from underneath something, you know what I'm saying? And really make that happen.
I feel like laughter is healing. And when you can, you know, for an hour and a half of your life, you can forget all of your problems. That's where the comedy comes in, because I feel like laughter is healing. And with a nonprofit, it's really hard to pass the can around, but people will pay for what they want to see.
You look at her reactions when she would win those weeks, you could just tell it meant something to her. You understand what I'm saying? You could just see in her face that it meant something when she won. So I'm glad, man. I'm so proud of her.
This one, it's right there, comes right there below that, because I don't know how many people over time have told me, you want to do what? This is what you really want to do. And oh, that's cute, Stephanie. You know, but no, I mean, yeah, and watch for eyes and theater.